First of all, I'd like to thank CNN for being the first news network to cover Onlyfangs drama. I'm broke and desperate for a job. So, CNN, if you need an on-field reporter, or think maybe Sun Glitters could use a promotion to some role where maybe she needs an assistant, send me one Twitch Prime and I'll sell you my soul. Anyways, without further ado, you're tuned into the Weekend Update Special Onlyfangs Raid Draft Edition live from Orgrimmar. Quick confession before we get started. I've got a migraine right now. No joke. I had to drink a lot watching these streamers last night. It really takes a lot for them to be considered entertainment. So bear with me. Now let's talk draft overview. This one's a wild ride. Today, both Tyler 1, also known as T1, and Mizkif, also known as Miz, drafted 40 players to hit Molten Core on Saturday and Sunday. Some folks say T1's group is doomed to wipe, while others predict Mizkif's will crumble. But me, I like to think outside of the box. Everyone entering MC this weekend is dead. Without a doubt. Let's break down our two headliners. On one side, we have Mizkif. He's been playing WoW for decades and still struggles with the game. He tries his best, sure, but his best mostly involves burning countless hours getting killed over and over. And get this, he's a druid. You'd think a druid would be good at everything, but he's bad at everything. Then there's T1, an absolute legend from the League of Legends scene, and even he's also known for racking up an insane chess rating. And here he is in classic WoW. Seems like it's a little tough for him somehow, though. I don't know. I don't know. Mizkif versus T1, it's like the Super Bowl. Only 1 week earlier, and frankly, a lot worse. Alright, back to the draft. Mizkif is in full drafting mode, and guess what? Quinn69, our Kiwi legend from New Zealand, was his third pick. And his draft looks pretty decent. If by decent you meant he meticulously researched everything and got the best try-hard sweats he could get. I'm not giving him much credit for it looking decent. Seriously, where's the Yahoo auto draft button for Onlyfangs? I know it's not fantasy football, but these guys need some help. If I were drafting, I'd pick a few level 50s over these level 60 streamers any day. I mean, give me a random level 59 instead of like Bean. I mean, come on. And now, why does Mizkif have to double check every single draft pick? He figured out the raid comp once, now it's just fill in the blanks. Why every time do I have to hear, okay, I got this many priests, this many shaman, how many do I need? You had a plan, just come on, Miz. And speaking of lofty ambitions, Summit isn't doing much to help. His head's literally in the clouds. When your ideas are that high, reality just can't keep up. Let's pivot to some fresh drama. Is Yamato only here because of T1? Does he know anyone who's worked at Blizzard? Sometimes I wonder if he's here on a high-profile referral. If there's any German drama brewing, I'll be ready with my popcorn. Speaking of German, where's Sun Glitters? Why is it taking so long to draft her? She literally saved Soda Poppin' last week with her pet. She should be leading the charge. Next up, shout out to Lakari. Where's my Onlyfangs invite, bro? I submitted and everything. But really, shout out. I would have carried though. Next, who is S4? A Dota Pro or something? I've never heard his name mentioned in Onlyfangs, and it's like he just snuck in. Also, let's set the record straight. Xaryu does not have the same skill level as Xario. If Xario was here, things would be completely handled in MC. And a quick word on Baldsoap. I heard something about a tree once? No idea what that means. No idea. I just heard something once. Now let's talk Sardako. Once a very cool guy. He was even in movies. But now this guy's bald and an insane tryhard sweat. He's loaded with 79 weak auras and 247 add-ons. Overprepared? Not for him. Then there's our superstar Amphi, playing on a warrior now. One of the best players in the guild. And yet here, he's probably gonna get stuck on Sunder duty because no one in this guild likes to use Sunder. It will be great watching one of the elite players handle such a remedial task. And then there's the real maybe moment. Mary. She might have been the best tank last week according to some people on ZNN, but it's a big maybe. I've only noticed her being picked this week or tanking last week. Now get this. T1 drafted all of his sweats immediately. You know he wears that tank top because he loves to sweat. But with all the damage that his raid group will be dishing out, T1 is either going to set a new speedrun record or wipe everyone out one at a time. Or all at once. Either way, it's going to be a good show. Here's something that's bugging me though. I still don't get how I would be considered a sweat and Peekaboo isn't. I rated MC 3 times in 2019. I don't even remember 2019. I think I was drunk that entire year. And then same with 2020, COVID, you know, I was drunk all 2021, 2022. Guys, we might have a problem here actually, but whatever. Anyways, speaking of damage, classic WoW Molten Core, one of the first raids ever released. Well, the first raid in WoW, but one of the most famous early released raids. I mean, nowadays though, I think even a 5-year-old could handle it. Heck, I think it's even possible that 45-year-olds could handle it. There's a good shot. It's old, outdated content, but these WoW streamers love to multitask. They space out, they make mistakes, they read chat, they pirate software. You name it. They're doing things and people die. Speaking of drafts, T1, Mizkif, you can still draft me. It's like, you know, those NFL drafts where in the 7th round you hear about that player that, you know, no one knows and they're like, what D3 school is this? What? That could be me, but for Onlyfangs. I'll find the guy that leveled up Elon Musk and we will hit 60 in the next 3 days. Easy. Me and him, but I'll take the credit. But me and that guy, oh, that guy's a gamer, all right. Also, one thing I'd like to note, during the draft, Miz said, my raid has no damage. Then he went, let's go sun glitters. Have you seen those parsers? I'm sorry, that's fucked up. Oh, and now I see why I wasn't invited to Onlyfangs. Somehow, at the end of this draft, I'm still 100 times more irrelevant than anyone being drafted right now. Feel free to joke at me, I can take it. You guys remember these? These were cool. Oh, sorry. Anyways, moving on. And get this, Nesba. I follow her on Twitch. I've never seen her live. I remember there being good storylines with her last year. But are we sure that we're like not mixing up seasons here? I don't know. I have never seen Nesba either. And Wake, a lot of people are talking about Wake. Everyone's talking about him in this really good light. Who's he and why is he the talk of the town? I don't know. And it pains me to say this. It really does. I care for a lot of these people. I care for this guild. Not in a parasocial way, but good content, you know. Maybe parasocial, I don't know. No, just kidding. So just add one more thing that pains me to say. Just draft Grayson already. You guys haven't done it yet. I don't know what's going on. We all hate him. But he's kind of cool, so stop being a bully to Grayson. That guy does suck, though. Of course, our resident legend Grubby remains the best bro in the guild, always being nice, always hooking people up. I actually cannot say anything bad about Grubby, even jokingly. I tried to write a joke, I couldn't do it. Over in Savix's chat during the draft, Moose Fortune was stirring up some talks about how he was going to sport a maid dress. Interesting. Who knew these epic raids could double as a fashion runway? Moose, I say go for it. And then there's this debate that's been going on. Tyler One claims he knows everyone in the guild like the back of his hand. Mizkif insists he's the ultimate insider. At this point, I don't even know. But speaking of favorite teams, Wise Torin's RP automatically makes me favor Mizkif's team. There's just something mystical about him, and that gives the whole team an edge. He's going to be calling those spirits. They're going to be blessing him. It's going to work perfectly. On a more personal note, Hubert. Now that's someone I'd like to sit down with, a glass of cognac. Oh God, maybe I am an alcoholic. Just listen to that wise Pixar owl type voice of his. And finally, a quick shout out to PS Hero. So non-emotional and robot-like. Straight out of the Balkans, I tell you. Before I sign off, please know that I respect and appreciate every single one of you, everyone I mentioned in this video. I tune into your streams sometimes. You'll see me DJ Masquerade. Shouts out to all the other streamers I like too, that I didn't mention this video. Guzu, just Guzu? No, there's a lot. This is all just like a lighthearted roast, and I don't mean any offense to any of you. Just want you to know that I thought this might be a fun thing to do, so I think maybe I'll keep it going. But anyways, that's all for tonight's update. Onlyfangs live from Orgrimmar. Until next time, keep your streams sharp, your raids alive, and your vibes even sharper. What's going on? Just doing an intro real quick. Here's something I thought would be fun to do for a while, a weekend update, kind of, SNL parody, Saturday Night Live thing, but with Onlyfangs. If this is something you guys like, let me know in the comments. I stream on Twitch. That's where you can find me every single day. We're trying to stream every day of 2025. So it's a challenge, and we're pushing through it. So yeah, if you like this, please leave a comment. Please share it with your friends, and I hope you enjoy. I apologize for the camera and the green screen. The lighting wasn't perfect, I guess, and it just cut out a little bit. But you get the point. Anyways, thank you so much. Lots of love. Thank you for watching.